Hello guys, welcome to this new episode of Salam News. Today we are with Skan Triki. We're glad to have you here,
Salam.
Skan. Salam. Yes, so my first question is, how did you discover design motion and also VFX?
Well, in my childhood, I discovered many films, but the film that passionate me about VFX, it's Titanic from James Cameron. And in Titanic, you have many effects, like the background of the ocean. And I just asked myself how they did the background of the ocean, because it's not a real ocean. And this is matte painting. And this matte painting was painted by James Cameron, the director of the film. And step by step, I was really looking for how to learn that. And I start first with Photoshop. And step by step, I'm here. But it's a continued learning path. You must be curious every day and learn something every day about this job, step by step.
So thank you for your answer. My next question is, what was your first project? Like, how do you feel looking back at it and what you're doing right now?
My first project was a logo animation for the company of one of my friends, Be Focus. It was my first logo animation before my professional career. But during my childhood, I had some little project, like compositing project mainly, from the game Final Fantasy. I really played with a friend to make some image from Final Fantasy. This is one of my first projects.
I really like that game.
Yeah, me too, a lot.
Okay, thank you for your answers.
Pleasure.
I'm passing the microphone.
Which AI and the new tools changing everything? And do you think the role of the humans artist is shrinking?
Not shrinking, but usually currently in the industry, AI in VFX film, it's used for concept. So for example, a director needs to sell an ID and he will generate many concepts, many shots, just to sell the ID for a producer. And currently AI, it's used from many years in the industry, but now you have generative AI. It's to generate sequence or 3D geometry. But it's not the quality we expect for high-end VFX production. So we need artists to build all the stuff. But artists can, for example, optimize some time to build the asset. I have an example. Pixar, inside the render engine RenderMan, it's the engine to calculate the final image of a film. They use a denoiser to denoise the 3D render, and you can really have a time economy for your render. And it was used, for example, in Buzz Lightyear. So it's not change everything, it optimize few steps and maybe help artists. But of course, like a hammer, you can use technology in bad way or a good way. It depends each human.
A lot of people notice VFX in movies when they are only bad. What's your thoughts about this?
Well, they just need to progress little by little. Not to quickly expect to have a high-end like Star Wars quality. It's really a long learning path. They need to build a foundation in art, in color, in light. And if they want to build 3D, they need to start simple. Just a simple object, a glass. And step by step, they will try to do a photography, a car, a big spaceship. But they don't expect to do your high-end in your first day. You need to learn the things step by step, the basic, just to understand the concept and have like a gymnastic in your mind to use all this technique and the software. Of course, it's totally possible to progress from bad to talent, but it's a step by step. You have to take some time and don't expect that in 1 week you will be a genius. Just a long learning path.
Thanks a lot. And for my next question, what was your most meaningful project and why it is stuck with you?
It was Black Panther, because I prepared my skills many years ago to be able to work in VFX industry. So lot of our work to learn, software, pipeline, workflow, quality also. And then during the project, it's mainly team management, feedback from the director. So Ryan Coogler, the director of Black Panther Wakanda Forever and the first Black Panther also. It's mainly how to use the feedback of the director and how to produce many examples, many iteration for the director. It was my main concern, how to use my background, all my apprenticeship to work professionally with this level of industry.
Thanks you a lot, and this is all for the today.